And he said it was a horse the whole time. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a cat.
You know, one of these days. I know.
Oh, hey, guys. Welcome. It is Sunday. Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. Hey, so Decadent Dina, I saw that you were asking about Sussex in the chat, and luckily somebody did tell you that it's a county. But yes, we have a book on Sussex, and if anybody wants to get this book, it's by Andy Williams. It's really pretty.
Andy Williams.
I don't know who that is, but it's really nice because they let me do my teacher book pose. It's really nice because they include like all the sites and stuff and the historic, and then they explain what it is. So this is a really nice book. I stole it from my parents' house, and in nowhere
from my parents' house.
In nowhere in this book does it say that it's a surname for Harry and Meghan to profit off of.
Yes.
In nowhere in this book. So
good morning.
Yeah, that is Andy Williams. If you guys want to find it, it's a nice book. It's a nice little coffee table book. We keep it
Wisconsin.
Yeah, away from the coast. So hardly. It's I love a good coastal town. Now,
me too. I could live in a coastal
I bet you
town.
didn't know this, but how many times do you think Meghan and Harry have been to Sussex? 70 doesn't know this.
0.
They've been
right?
there once.
Oh, they've been there one time.
They've been there once.
I thought it was like 0. I thought this was like a rhetorical question.
Screw them. Screw them.
Oh, look at this. My husband.
Not pretty.
It is beautiful. I would go crazy.
I would just go nuts there. I'd be so happy.
My husband is from West Sussex. My in-laws and family are still there.
That's really nice.
They are none too happy about this. I feel your pain.
Do you know who else is from Sussex?
I feel your pain.
Do you know who else is from there?
Who?
Piers Morgan.
Oh,
could you imagine?
Why he's so upset about
my head would explode.
That's why he's so
salty. If I had the kind of personality that, well, I think I kind of do. But if I was Piers Morgan, I would move to Sussex, and that would be my lifelong and like a goal in life is to just get those titles removed. And it's really interesting.
How would you do that?
Now that everything is kind of sunk in about that Good Morning America interview and about Harry saying that he would change his citizenship.
Lady C is from Sussex.
Oh, that's sweet. See, it's just such a nice place. Nice coastal, beautiful English coastal town. And I just love it. And I want to go there one day. And I think
they have good fish and chips.
Well, Sidley, England is in the south as well.
Sidley, England.
Yeah, so we're
gonna go.
We need to do it one day.
We just gotta go one day, and we gotta live stream it.
Mom's gotta stop doing this thing. When we were kids, she would be like, "Yeah, we're just gonna go to London for for a couple day layover before we go," because we would spend the summer with my mom's family in Europe. And that was mostly
Italy,
southern France, and Italy and Sicily. But we'd only get about a couple days. And that was about it. And then they wouldn't take us anywhere else. We would stay mostly in London.
I remember doing that too. The last time I was in London, I went with Burt Bacharach because he was
Of course you did.
Because he was playing the Roundhouse. And he performed at the Roundhouse with Adele. And I think that's the only person I remember. Oh, Jamie Cullum.
Oh yeah, that was back when you were
a jazzy guy.
That was back when you were a social smoker and you shared a cigarette.
I did. I had a cigarette with Adele backstage at the Roundhouse, and but the same thing happened to me. We went just for a couple nights to London. I saw Wicked on the West End. My boyfriend at the time fell asleep, and during the show,
now, how many times had that been?
To see Wicked?
Yeah.
I think I saw it 3 times. That
was
my third time.
You gotta at your second time, you just gotta say no. Like I have this great friend, and
let me finish. And so
she's wonderful.
But
man, every time Wicked comes to town, we would have to go see it.
Well, then I was just saying that was just 2 days there. We saw Wicked, and then of course Burt Bacharach and Adele. We saw
what does this have to do with Sussex?
Same thing happened to me. A couple days in London, that wasn't enough for me. Because we went, then we had to go to Venice. We had to go to Rome and Milan. And I was just saying, I was agreeing with you. A couple days in London was not enough for me.
Dad goes,
I want to go back, and I want to spend at least a couple weeks there.
Dad just texted me. He goes, I think we're from Sidley, England. You think, Dad? So on my dad's side, my dad's dad on his side
It doesn't matter.
It's like he's 59% Irish and English. And then we don't know what my grandma is, but
it doesn't matter. We're going to go for 2 weeks and we're going to live stream
and we're
it.
going to
And
totally
if anybody
find out
wants,
what's going on.
If anyone wants, oh, they said Sidley.
Okay, see, this is why
Sidley Village.
they can't have that surname. Now I feel like compelled. Sidley Village is East Sussex. Well, there you go. Thank you for telling me that.
Now we're really upset.
Now I'm really upset.
God. No, but I really would want to spend. I'm not kidding around.
Kelly, I hope you were there booing them.
I'm not kidding around. I really do want to go for more than just 2 days. I definitely do.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun. There's a lot of culture there.
Yeah. Mom just texts, Nancy, stop cutting Stephanie off. Don't share this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't tell Mom I shared.
Guys, in the everybody in our friends here in the chat, do not tell my mom that Nancy just said that.
Yeah.
Nancy,
Mom would get
Nancy
mad.
likes to tell.
Anyway, so let's get to the hot. Okay, let's talk about the king first. The king was he went to service today, to church today in Sandringham, and I think he looks good. I think he just I really do. I think he looks tired, but obviously he's going to be tired. But as long as he doesn't lose too much weight, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Sometimes losing weight is good because what if, you know what I mean? What if he, what if he had high cholesterol? Maybe he had high blood.
He's already
pressure.
so into nature though. He already takes so many walks and he's such an avid gardener.
That doesn't, Nancy, I have high blood pressure because of genetics. I don't have it because I'm obese. I mean, that's because I don't walk or exercise. That's not it. That's not the way it works.
We have not visited.
That's diabetes. You're getting diabetes confused with high blood pressure.
We have not personally visited Ireland, but our parents have been there.
Yeah, our parents have been there and they loved it. My mom, if you guys go to her website, she has a photo gallery because my mom's a professional photographer. I believe she has some pictures of Ireland. I believe.
No, you're thinking of Scotland.
Is it Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Karen's from. Okay.
Well, she's on the border.
But I'm just saying.
Scotland.
No, but I'm just saying Karen's from more in Scotland area. But
a lot of people tend to get Scotland and Ireland mixed up. And
Mom doesn't have any pictures of Ireland?
I'm sure she does.
That's
I don't
what
know.
I just said.
I'm shocked she's not texting us to tell us. She told me to shut up 5 seconds ago.
You can text me, Mom.
Yeah. Stephanie promises not to share this.
I never do.
Jilly,
it's in the vault.
Okay, we have now. I'm making a declaration on this show. And I never lie to you guys.
Nancy, why'd you say that?
Okay, I thought it was Scotland too. Okay,
Mom just said she has not gone to Ireland. Going in September. My mom is going in September,
along with Croatia.
Okay, so my mom in her gallery has Scotland stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to go to Sidley in East Sussex, and that is going to be our next big trip.
Yeah, nausea. We have decided that is a side effect, obviously, and who knows? He might be on a steroid. We don't know.
I think he looks pretty good.
I think he's lost a lot of weight. Yeah.
I don't think he's lost a lot of weight.
See, you're being very positive, and I love that about you because you're
terrified.
I'm terrified too. I get scared. You don't think that you don't think that
Belfast.
when Miller was getting sick, you don't think I would look at him and go, you look great.
That's our old drama teacher who passed away of cancer, and it was really.
But I took care of him.
Yeah.
While he had his chemos and all that
Samantha,
stuff.
I have the biggest crush on Daniel Day-Lewis. Can I just say?
He's a method actor.
I have watched every single movie that he's been in, and oh my God.
Okay, where'd that come from?
Belfast. Isn't that where he's from? Is he from Belfast?
Is that where you just came from?
I don't know. Where is Daniel Day-Lewis from? I thought he was from Belfast.
SW said, are you girls changing your last name to Sussex?
I will do that.
Oh, I wanted to pull
What's
that up.
What's the point? I just felt like if it's like,
here, I put that up.
Sidley, Sussex.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God!
Can you pull up that thing
I
gave
could
you?
do it just to piss them off. We can leak. What do you want me to?
One that I put up.
That's very vague.
Can
we finish showing the pictures of the king?
Yeah. But I just wanted to show what the Sussex squad had trending the other day, and it was just so funny.
Okay, I didn't put that up because I didn't know why you sent it to me. But I will put it up. I will put it up. I
gave you 3 pictures.
I know, and I didn't put them up.
Why?
Because I didn't know I thought you were just showing me something that's.
No, I said put this
and
on.
I
the
apologize. I apologize. You didn't. You just sent them to me without any
But it's
context.
the day of the show.
I know, but for some reason, I thought that you just wanted to show me something.
Two.
I thought you just wanted me to show. You just wanted to show me.
No.
Now, what is the point? House of Sussex.
They got that to trend.
Who did?
The Sussex Squad, and they spelled it S-U, and they spelled it that is.
Oh, they spelled it wrong? Oh, that's going up. Okay, you do some comments. Why didn't you answer some comments? But can you do this while I'm doing this? Okay,
I don't know.
Let's see if she can, people.
The Sussex twins, Megan would be so mad because everyone would want 2 twins, not Miss Ozempic. Yeah, you know, she's looking pretty haggard there, that's for sure.
I'm gonna tell you this
Hurry
right
up
now.
and do this.
I'm going to work on the merch store tonight. And by tomorrow, the Sidley Sussex Squad will be up and running.
Okay, good.
That's all I said. When I give myself a goal.
Are we gonna have t-shirts and mugs and all sorts of fun stuff?
I don't care. Just anything to piss Megan and Harry off.
Hi, from SoCal. I love SoCal. We lived in Sherman Oaks for 13 years. We're Valley girls. Love that the twins' mom is your top moderator during the live. Go with Sidley Twins, Los Angeles. You know, it's funny. My mom definitely does. You know, that's the thing. It's so fun. I always tell my mom, I say, Mom, don't tell Nancy not to do it. Just do something. Just tell her something, because if you say don't tell anybody this, Nancy's going to tell everyone. Nancy's going to tell the world. She's going to take a bullhorn.
I'm pretty good at keeping a secret.
You are horrible
at keeping
it.
True.
Nancy,
that's not true. If you
Nancy
looked at my life
Sidley.
the last 10 years, I think I've been pretty good at keeping a secret. So
I'm talking about other people's secrets, not yours.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're great at keeping your secrets.
Okay,
you're horrible at keeping other people's secrets.
No, that's not true. I wouldn't. I disagree. So anyways,
you're really good at keeping your own.
Okay.
And other people around you respect you enough to not tell anybody.
Okay.
Okay. No, but I want to.
This is hilarious.
So the other day I was reading through all this stuff when they went Sussex Royal and all this crap, and the people that were. The Sussex Squad, they were putting all these beautiful little tributes to Megan, like the AI stuff up and everything. The problem is they misspelled Sussex, and nobody caught on to it. Not one person caught on to it except me. And I wish you would have gotten the
obviously
the
someone caught on to it.
They all kept doing it. These are the people that are on team Harry and Meghan, and I thought it was so funny, and I wanted to share that with you. So
that's really
and
funny.
then I told my Twitter my ex followers, I said, let's keep this trending.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I said let's keep it trending. Here, wait, let me try.
Oh my God, you guys, they are so stupid.
Oh, they really are.
Hello, Quebec.
Quebec.
They are so stupid. Okay, guys, so let's.
Okay, here it is.
Let's trend.
It is trend. No, I already said it.
No, I know, but let's keep it trending.
What they were saying. I said the Sussex Squad started a hashtag but misspelled it. Let's make it trend for them. You guys did it. And then I said, yes, House of Sussex is trending. Good job, guys. The Sussex Squad are a bunch of illiterate morons. So we got it to trend, guys. This was, how did you not read? This was 2 days ago.
Okay, it's going to say the office of Sussex Twins. That is going to be it. What does Tracy have to say? Tracy, I'm glad you made it back from the airport. To Nancy and Stephanie Sussex. Okay, so
wait, we got to do Sidley Squad.
I think what we have to do.
That has to be the brand.
I think what we have to do though is do Sussex get trending hashtag Sussex Squad. Here, I'm gonna make one right now just in case people are on there. Okay, and that way we know.
Why don't we just keep that? It's misspelled.
I'm not gonna keep it up on the screen the whole time though. I'm just gonna make
House of Sussex.
I know. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. No. We got to do Sussex Squad, guys, because that is what they use. That here, watch. Squad. because this is what they use.
Love to watch you work, Nancy.
I'm just a genius.
You're a genius.
Okay, guys, that needs to trend on Twitter today for the love of Christmas and everything holy.
I wonder who started, but do you notice how excited they get? They get so excited. This one gal goes like this. She goes, "Let's all cheer for this ageless beauty, House of Sussex," and she spells it that way. Meghan has been through so much, and to come out strong, smiling, determined, resilient, motivated, caring, energetic, and looking so rested and rejuvenated is just amazing. Keep protecting your peace and more blessings. Hashtag House of Sussex. That's funny, man. Why wouldn't you just have that keep going, though?
What do you mean? House of Sussex?
Yeah, why don't you
No,
say that?
because this will piss them off too. This will make them mad because they pride themselves on being called the Sussex Squad.
Do they pride themselves on spelling?
No.
And grammar?
Good find, Steph. Good catch.
Well, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was 2 days ago? How did I not notice that? Okay, so before we get to
your back was bothering you.
Yes, it was bugging me. So before we get to this train wreck, let me take this down for a second because I don't want the hotness that is Prince William. Okay, guys, get ready. I'm giving everyone warning. Warning, trigger, warning, hotness alert, hot ass alert.
Prince William.
You guys are about to see something special. We're going to do a whole BAFTAs episode tomorrow and go through like the fashion and everything like we did last year because Stephanie loved that episode. She was so happy to get dressed up.
I got pregnant.
She was so happy. So here we go. Prince William. Now, you know what? I love Princess Catherine.
I just got pregnant.
I didn't even notice she was gone. I mean,
I
love her.
That was the first thing I said.
No, obviously, we all thought
that was literally the first thing I thought of was, God, it's weird without Princess Catherine.
It felt weird, but oh my God, you guys, he looks so good, even from 10 years ago.
Hamina.
He is so hot.
I get other people to do. Yeah, I can. What a man.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Yes, he is.
He is so sexy, you guys. He is so hot.
Oh, God. I mean, he just walks in. God, he looks good.
Okay, you got
Man. Damn. So I can't even take this. What did you say? What did you say on Twitter? You made a really good point.
I got pregnant with triplets.
Stephanie got instantly pregnant with triplets.
I didn't say instantly. That was a joke.
I know, but with triplets right away.
You took it a little too far.
I did.
Are you embarrassed?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
I'm kidding.
Oh. You know, he's got that perfect combination of his mom and his dad.
Oh, he really does.
He really does. But he's like got the tall Spencer.
And we have to remember, guys, he's going through a lot right now.
Oh yeah,
he did not have to be there.
No,
isn't he? He's the patron.
He's the president
of the BAFTAs. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legs for days. Yeah. He's a tall drink of water.
Woo.
Woo.
Big Willie style.
Big
it's Big Willie style, baby. Yeah, so he is the president of the BAFTAs every year. Obviously,
thank you.
I'm
gonna maybe what should I name my triplets? I want one to be William Jr.
William Jr. Yeah, for sure.
I want the other one probably to be Jude. I love the name Jude.
Hey, Jude.
Why are they all boys? And the girl,
because you look at that,
and you want a boy.
The testosterone.
Yeah.
The testosterone.
Yeah, like why are they all boys? No, okay.
Would
okay.
be so,
I'll have
William.
I'll have William Jr., Ruby, and Jude.
Yes.
Ruby and Jude.
Yes. She's had Ruby and Jude forever.
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah, she loves.
If I ever have
names.
kids, that'll be it.
Yeah.
And William Jr.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Big Willie Jr.
That's
the one that got me pregnant.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh God, he looks good, you guys. I mean, seriously, he's such a rock star. Like,
oh, we should have reposted that.
What?
Reposted Big Willie.
I can't. It's copywritten.
Oh,
if I play the song, you can't play it. Yeah.
The one you made?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't play it.
You know what? Darn you, copyright people.
My eldest is Ruby and my youngest is Pearl. That's so pretty. I'm sure they love that. Yeah, Pearl and Ruby. That's so pretty.
Yeah, I like Ruby.
Yeah, Stephanie, you have always been obsessed with that name.
Yeah. And Jude.
Who has triplets. Stephanie saw this picture of Prince William and she got pregnant immediately with triplets. So we just
Karen, of course you're the godmother of my lovely children.
I'm pregnant and I had a hysterectomy. That's it. I know. Oh God, he looks good.
He's so hot.
So here he is, nice. Of course, taking.
He doesn't have to do that.
You know, the Queen was sort of like no with the selfies. The Queen was sort of against that, and she said, "We're royal. It's common to." She was known for being uncomfortable with the selfies. It's common to do that. So, as a courtesy to the Queen, while she was alive, because that's what normal people do out of respect for their grandma, they did not take selfies. But obviously this is now something that they have changed, and we're going to get to other things.
Autograph.
Well, obviously, you don't. The last thing you want is your signature out there.
Some people have asked, and Princess Catherine kindly says, "I can't give you an autograph." She goes, "But I can do a selfie." Yeah, and she says it so sweetly. I love when she says that. She goes, "But I can give you a selfie."
Yeah, a lot of people do this thing now. I can say from experience, not me personally, but they have to do the autographs. They can't like they have to do it in front of people now. It's because they can because of checks and wire transfers and all that stuff.
Nancy, you can't have the royal family.
Well, no, they can't do that at all. I'm talking about. So here he is with his good friend David Beckham. David, always nice to see David Beckham. He looks good too.
A lot of people are on the cusp about what is it called?
Cusp.
Well, they're on the fence with David Beckham because they know he wants a knighthood so badly.
He deserves it. He stood in the queue.
No, but a lot of people are saying that they don't. He doesn't need a knighthood. But a lot of people are saying they don't.
Excuse me?
Some people aren't.
Wait.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm taking the picture down for a second. This is why David Beckham deserves a knighthood. Okay,
because he waited in line.
No, he is a superstar. Okay, when it comes to football. In the United Kingdom, the man is a living legend. Okay, not only is he a living, let's put a pin in that. He stood 30 hours in the queue to bow and give his respects to the Queen.
I'm just telling you, some people don't think he needs. I'm telling you, there's some people that don't think he deserves a knighthood.
Really? But they deserve Duke and Duchess of Sussex? Meghan Markle deserves Duke and Duchess of Sussex?
I don't think so.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I don't think so.
That's insane.
I think he should have a knighthood. I'm just saying some people don't.
I want to know those people.
Karen's one of them.
Karen?
Yes.
What?
I heard one time Karen and I were talking.
Don't throw Karen under the bus.
I'm not throwing. You just asked me. She's my friend. She's our sister. What am I supposed to say? Karen said it once. She's like, "Oh, he just
this man deserves a knighthood." That to me is wackadoodle. Okay, so here he is entering. You guys just get ready for some super hotness.
This is hot.
Oh man, he just looks. I mean, the way he walks.
I know.
Oh God,
because he really is
sexy.
No,
and then here he is. He's taking selfies.
He's a king.
Look how he just takes time to talk to people. Like he's so genuine, and that's what we're going to get to.
Did you get the video I sent you about him talking about Catherine?
No, I didn't get it. I sent
it to you.
Stephanie, then you know what? Okay,
he's talking about his wife.
You don't want to watch that. You know what you do? When I'm sitting here at the kitchen table, when I first walk in 2 hours before a show,
right?
You know what you do? You sit with me and you say, "Did you send?" No. You say, "Did you send this?" Because I want to put it. Because I don't know the difference between you sending me something stupid like a Taylor Swift meme and the difference of you wanting it in the show. I don't know that. I can't read your mind.
I don't send you Taylor Swift.
I can't read your mind. Okay, guys, you can watch now.
Do you want to see the?
Send it to me and I'll put it up. Okay, I did 3 hours ago. Thank you. Well, you didn't tell me that's what you wanted up. Okay. All right. Anyways, this is what they put on the royal website, the Prince and Princess of Wales website. I haven't seen this yet. So, Stephanie, you want to see this too? Stephanie, I already got it. If you already sent it, I got it. Steph, come on.
I was just resending.
Okay.
I thought people would want to hear him talk about.
You sent it through a Twitter?
Yeah, it's a video. Okay, I can't pull up videos.
Okay, do you know what you usually do when you send me those? What do you usually say to me? Can you Can you pull this video?
Okay, I'll do that next time.
No, but isn't that what you usually say?
I hate it when you two argue and people are gonna.
We're really not arguing, but she won't listen if the camera isn't on. Because seriously, I've had this conversation.
But I
with her.
can't pull videos off.
I know.
Phone.
And when you send me
Okay.
Twitter, you usually say, "Hey, can you pull this video?"
Okay.
Okay. Here we go to a lighter.
I want to buy a Sidley Squad T-shirt if we're always squabbling. We should say Sidley
Because we're doing
Squabbling.
it in front of you. We don't do it behind the scenes.
We should say Sidley Squabbling
Okay.
Squad.
I love my sister.
But that's a good video.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. But you want to see a video?
Twin fight.
Okay. Do you guys want to see an even better video?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Welcome to the ET Box the Film Awards 2024.
Okay, so I always like it when Kensington Palace puts those videos together. They make it so nice. Yeah, that's what we're gonna make. We're gonna make Squabble Squad.
That's it, man. Two twins squabbling,
Squabbling,
squabble
like,
squad to the squabble.
Yeah, you guys. That's why everyone should feel so sorry for my parents. Especially my dad, growing up in a house full of all
our
women.
parents.
Even our dog was a female.
Deserve a medal.
They really do.
And you guys now deserve a medal.
Guys, yeah.
Every single person on here deserves a medal, and we appreciate you putting up with each other. But we are twin sisters, and this is live.
Yes.
There's not much more we can be transparent about.
Okay, so I wanted to play this video that I slow motioned from Megan at the hurling event. And I really wanted you, this video, by slow motioning it, it really made me sort of kind of feel sorry for her. Because it goes to your point a while ago when you said, she just can't do this where she can be in a crowd and talk to people and be social like this. She just doesn't have an inner.
Her mask falls.
Yeah. And just watch this video, guys.
That's why she never did a lot of walkabouts. She can't do it.
So we're going to watch this. We can talk over it. Now watch this girl. Okay. I want you guys to also look at Michael Bublé's wife. She never loses eye contact with the girl because she knows that the girl's not done talking to her. But Megan constantly looks straight on then because she is like done with the conversation. Like, how could this girl even be talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
But look at how genuine Michael Bublé's wife is being. It's pretty stunning. It's pretty stunning. Now watch. It's you know, she really doesn't care. And like Michael Bublé's. Yeah, Michael Bublé's wife is still like laughing. The fact that she's still laughing in the background and Megan's so done with the conversation. And look.
She's uncomfortable.
Look. Okay, I'm going to take that back. Okay, watch.
Yeah.
Megan doesn't look at her again because Megan's done with the conversation.
And it's a fake smile. It's her classic fake smile. That's sad to do that to kids, man.
I know, it really bothers me. And she just does it like she's just not happy to be there. This isn't fun for her. She feels like, thanks for the super sticker, Wendy.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. We have a great charity coming up.
She feels like this is like work for her. Okay, notice what happens when she smiles. Notice what happens, guys. Do you notice something happening?
Oh, Invictus.
The camera, the Netflix cameras come.
The Netflix
cameras go away.
Done. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty interesting.
Let's play that again.
She is completely stone cold.
Stone cold fox.
She sees there's the Netflix camera.
Boom.
She's laughing at no one. She's talking to no one. And then goes back to
wow.
Whoa.
I mean, guys, this is bad.
Oh, yeah. And if you guys believe she's not a narcissist, then there's something wrong with you guys.
Allegedly.
Yeah. She is a narcissist.
No,
Wait,
but
why is that allegedly?
Do you notice how Harry is getting to the people's eye? Like he's getting down to their eye view, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
The body language guy says it really well.
I line.
Philly, I don't feel sorry for her either, but she might not have any self-awareness, but I don't know. God.
Narcissists don't.
Yeah.
They have no empathy for other people. They have no self-awareness. They just don't. I mean, they have the lowest self-esteem on the planet. Narcissists have such low self-esteem.
This video is interesting as well, because you would think, okay, well, maybe they're supposed to be serious, but they're not. Look at the girl next to her. She could obviously crack a smile if she wanted to.
Yeah, Megan, you're not in church. Okay,
I know.
We know that. We know where you are. You're in a gymnasium watching people with disabilities actually fulfill dreams of theirs. You don't have to look like that.
Yeah, she's just not wanting to be there. And guys, allegedly, I really do believe that's a wig. I looked up like theater wigs last night on YouTube on how to make it and like just the hairline and stuff, and that's definitely a wig, allegedly. Here. So I found that very interesting. See how the girl to the left of her is smiling, and even the girl to the right, she is stone cold. She is just stone cold. And look at that. She doesn't want to be there. She's unhappy because she doesn't want anything to do with Harry, because this is highlighting him and not her. No heart and soul, just empty inside. It really is like an empty vessel.
Thank you, Christine.
I'd really like to know what was going on during this for her to be so stone cold and unhappy. I really do wonder what was going on. Because it wasn't like
she's not happy with herself. She needs to go into therapy. And not this butterfly therapy crap that she's trying to sell with better up. I mean, that was one of the first grifts.
Maybe it's during Harry's speech, because she does usually look like that during, whenever Harry talks.
Hey man, South Park nailed it. She is an empty vessel. When they opened up her mouth and they, went into it and it was hollow, they nailed it, man.
Yeah.
They called, and it's sad to watch. You look kind of sad.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little sad to watch. I don't feel sorry for her, but it is a little pathetic and sad to see. Look at this.
Let's get to the actual.
I wanted to really. Do you want me to take this? They don't want me to take this down. Look at her face, guys. I'm going to put this video up then on YouTube so you can watch this again. I'll put it up on Twitter too.
I just have no empathy for her. Maybe I'm a narcissist. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, I know you. I feel sorry for her. Do you feel, God, what do you feel sorry for? She's a horrible person. She inflicted elder abuse upon the queen. She called the royal family racist, dialed it back. I don't feel sorry for her. No.
I said,
she wrote magazines calling Kate Middleton, Princess Catherine, a shrew.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a humanist. And when I'm putting these videos together, I have empathy because I'm a humanist. I'm a humanist.
How come you don't feel sorry for me when you yell at me?
Hello to my favorite twins.
That should be something that you...
Hello to my favorite twins. Here's a little something for Day's Cause. Oh, thank you so much.
We have a good one coming up. You are so sweet. Thank you.
She is berate of a soul, moral compass, compassion, and insight. Yep, she really is.
I just have no sympathy for her.
Silly twins. Have you seen that Mel Gibson called Prince William the Antichrist? No, I didn't see that.
Well, Mel Gibson is another story.
That's another.
I want to slap some sense into my sister, but it's hard.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you know what? It's scaring me. Do you feel sorry for her because you see yourself in her?
No. The thing that
no one feels sorry for her.
The thing about humanists is when we see something and we don't like even. Let me bring up, I don't know, Hitler. When we look at a human being, we still look at them as they were born. They were a human being.
I wish I could take a time machine and get Hitler as a baby and be abort that baby. That's what I wish.
Stephanie, you gotta watch what you say on here.
I can say what I want. I think Hitler
say what you want,
should have died in the womb.
Stephanie,
because it's true. The way I'm not a humanist, Nancy.
No, it's not that. But there's a
talk about Hitler.
There's a question in psychology: would you kill or would you harm baby Hitler. If you take psychology 101 in college, it's always a question that comes up. And I remember hearing it for the first time and I was like, wow, would I kill a baby? Or would I do that? Like knowing what, could you do that? And
well, he killed numerous animals and babies.
I'm agreeing with you.
So I would kill one baby to save the other babies.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a bit late here, but if you ever come to Sussex, pop me in. Oh, are you there? Of course we will. Katrine Storibo. Storibo. Are you Italian? Studyable. Nancy, I identify with you because I'm also a sister named Stephanie, and my Stephanie annoys me too. Thank you, Private Pirate. Thank you.
Sister.
Like I get in trouble. I get in trouble.
There were never such devoted sisters.
I get in trouble when I hear things like, I always get in trouble when I say this, when let's say I'll defend Donald Trump or something. And I'll say, yeah, I don't necessarily believe he should be president, but I also don't think he's Hitler.
But I think that too.
We're talking
about though.
I know that's all I'm talking about. I understand. I don't like her, but when you put these videos together, you wonder, is she that wounded inside?
See,
like, what is going on with
showing
her?
Compassion to a narcissist.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
Scares the crap out of me.
Maybe I'm going crazy with these videos.
You and I need to go to have a long walk and a long talk.
Gina, good for you. Let's talk about Prince William and his fine self. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Oh no, we all know why we're here. We all know why we're here.
Thank you. Let's get to Buble, man. Nancy found the video.
That's what I said. Okay, so guys, I had to sit and listen to the lyrics because a lot of you were asking me, what is he saying? It was hard. I found this video on a Sussex Squad website. So thank you, Sussex Squad. You keep delivering. I love you guys. I couldn't make out all the lyrics, but I tried to make out all the lyrics. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. My dad came over this morning for coffee. Okay. And we're sitting in my living room. And my dad's upset. My dad's really upset because my dad's a huge Frank Sinatra fan. And he made us huge Frank Sinatra fans.
It's his go-to karaoke song.
It's just like you don't. Now, this song has been compared to the national anthem. Okay. It is the national anthem. You don't change the lyrics and you don't use it for some loser like Harry who disrespected his country, disrespected his family, did elder abuse to his grandparents, committed elder abuse. You don't say these lyrics. I had to write down these lyrics. So let's get to these stupid lyrics. Okay, guys, it's so cringe. Get ready. And what's great?
Let's just all remember what he did to his wife yesterday, right?
Michael Buble.
You should have did a recap to the people that don't remember.
Recap. Michael Buble has lost star power because during the pandemic.
You don't have that video?
Okay, I'll bring it up afterwards because they really want to get to this.
No, I meant for people who haven't seen it.
For people who haven't seen it, yesterday we showed you that Michael Buble probably, his wife is, she probably is a DV survivor. Not a survivor.
We say
still
it
going
once.
on. No, you guys know what I say. When I say DV. Okay.
DV survivor.
Okay.
And still is going through DV.
And he's not very popular right now as a result.
There is a video of him elbowing his wife, emotionally abusing her,
allegedly
saying I want you dead. That's emotional abuse.
No, that's emotional.
Okay, stop saying allegedly, man.
Okay.
Because if someone said that to me, I would hope to God you would say, shut the F up, dude.
I have done that before. I have done that.
I hope you would again because you just say allegedly.
I have done that.
He said he wanted her dead and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he elbowed her.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed her as hard as he could.
Yeah.
But he grabbed her on the arm like this.
Yeah.
So we saw
it
was pretty bad. So Michael Buble.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. And that's why he's not. That's why he's doing these gigs.
This is also funny because he's holding his piece of paper. He couldn't even memorize the lyrics. This is what a professional this guy is. Okay.
A sage on history's page, make him cost him H. We call him Harry.
A sage on history's page. Megan calls him H. We call him Harry. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to play the whole stupid thing and then we'll go over the lyrics.
It's true, Harry, it's you. Your follow through opens hope's doorway. Passions flow. One thing we know is to stay the hell out of your way.
Okay, so that was the worst thing.
And
I've ever seen in
I
my
just
life.
want to remind everyone, Megan knew that there was a camera behind her. The Invictus Netflix camera was behind her, so you could constantly see her when she was cheating.
grabs
She
somebody's
goes like
face
this.
like that?
She was like this.
Who does that?
She was like, oh. She went like this.
Gosh, how annoying. Okay, we get it. Okay, so this is what I got from the crap lyrics that I'm just picturing Michael Buble like in bed and like trying to like watching like how to assault your wife documentary, and he's just like writing these lyrics. I mean, it's so bad. A sage on history's page. Megan calls him H. We call him Harry. That's a line. Who cares? It's true, Harry, it's you. You remember when Stephanie and I wrote a musical, and I remember when we were trying to come up with lyrics to the musical, it's so easy to write that lyric. It's you. Hey, it's you, because it rhymes with so many things. But I remember we kept telling each other, we cannot put that in the show. And because it's just like such an easy lyric. So
I
he
like
goes,
this, the proud royal lemon, a dinner for veterans with no veterans.
Yes, it was
so classy.
there were actual no
That's why
veterans.
this is all minutia to me. What he did, this is all BS. People do that. Michael Bublé is so desperate for gigs that this is where it's come to.
Dad was so upset just now.
Yeah.
He just put down his golf club and he said, "Oh, old Blue Eyes just rolled over in his grave."
Dad's upset.
Dad, go back to playing golf.
Papa Sidley's really upset right now because
okay, so then
you just
he
don't do
goes-
that to Paul Anka, and you don't do that to Frank
No,
Sinatra.
it's true, Harry, it's you. You'll follow through, open hope. Your follow through opened hope's doorway.
And then he talks about the king.
Your passion flows. One thing we know: stay the hell out of your way. Really, because I would step to Harry any day.
But why is he threatening the audience?
I don't know. And this
doesn't that sound
and
like
let's
a
keep
threat?
this in mind.
Stay the hell out of that guy's way.
They're in
or
Canada.
Harry will kill you. No offense, Harry, but in your book Spare, you got the crap beat out of you by your brother.
Yeah.
So you better best bring
stay the hell
kryptonite
out of your
you better
way.
stay the hell out of William's way and stay the hell out of the people of the UK, because nobody wants you back.
Yeah. And it's so interesting because they're in Canada and they're completely disrespectful of the king. That's your king. Okay. Sorry, Canadians, but King Charles, that's your king. Okay. You have a prime minister and you have a king. Deal with it. Okay. So he goes, Canada, I have that what Paul Anka said. Canada's great. It's clear we miss you here. What does that mean?
We miss you
here. It's clear.
What the hell did he do for Canada?
I don't
What has
understand.
he ever done for Canada?
Canada's great. It's clear we miss you here. The home you hold dear is Montecito.
Okay.
My wife
Keep
flew
going.
the Buble crew, and this is about the stupid driveway. And then, okay, our healing wishes for your dad.
I didn't like that.
That's the king.
I did not like that. First of all, if Michael Bublé wanted to wish the king a speedy recovery and well wishes, you should have done it yourself, man. You don't go through. See, what a coward.
That's a
he's
coward
going
thing
through.
to do.
He's going through Harry, who Harry doesn't even talk to his dad. I mean, the whole thing makes me want to puke.
And then he goes, to each one here who strides and tries, there are no veterans in the room. You've shown us all how we can fly. Like I said, I'm just picturing him writing these lyrics and going, what rhymes with try? Fly kind of does.
Yeah, fly. Bye.
You've earned each
Sigh.
day the right to
My.
say, I did it my way. There we go. Okay.
And everyone's like, everybody sing. Everybody sing the last one.
lyric is so great. So
What
great.
a horrible
Person.
thing to do. And Michael Buble not only
You should be ashamed of yourself.
not only has issues with his DV, he has issues now with the people. With Canada.
I say the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. I do.
Yeah,
I
the
do because you
entire
know what? You
Commonwealth.
don't go around wishing the king. Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, what
Give
a
me a
piece
break.
of poop. Okay, this is how important my way is to everybody, especially Italian Americans, okay? We take that song very seriously, okay? We don't mess around with it, and you don't change the lyrics. And Mr. Paul Anka, and this is just a really short story that I want to share with everyone because I was really touched by that, okay? Anka didn't think twice 50 years ago when Sinatra called him out of the blue and declared, "Kid, we're going to dinner." When Sinatra says we're going to dinner, you drop everything and you go to dinner, recalls Anka, who, as a budding Vegas headliner in the 1960s, had a friendly tie with the Rat Pack. During the meal, Sinatra dropped a stunning surprise. He was about to quit show business. He's like, "Kid, I'm quitting show business." He said, "I've had it. I'm fed up, but I'm doing one more album." Anka remembers he said, "You never wrote me a song." Anka felt the pressure, still reeling over the news at 1 a.m. in the apartment. He found himself toying with lyrics to a medley he had heard in France. "I thought, what would Frank do with this medley if he were a writer," Anka says. "And all of a sudden, it just came to me. And now the end is near. I face the final curtain." Anka finished the song at 5 a.m. It only took him 4 hours to write that song, guys, and called Sinatra on the spot, promising him a song for his final album. "I knew I had something I wouldn't be afraid to give him," Anka says. The next day, Anka recorded a demo of the song and flew to Vegas where Sinatra lived. "I played him the song and he looked at me and said, 'I'm doing it,'" Anka says. 2 months later, Sinatra called Anka again, this time with better news. He says, "Kid, listen to this," and puts the phone up to the speaker. Anka remembers, "I heard My Way playing for the first time and I started to cry."
Yeah.
I started to cry.
Yeah.
Well, I bet he's crying now. And there are so few
God bless
people
Paul
who
Anka.
are allowed to do that song because Anka he owns the song. Okay,
He
so
wrote the
Anka
song.
has to give you permission, and I went through the whole history of this, okay, with who has sung it. He was like, "You know what? I didn't really like Elvis's version at first, but when Elvis passed away, it really made sense to me, and I ended up loving it." Then he even talked about David Bowie. Yeah, David Bowie took the song, but you know what? David Bowie, he did a good job with it. He respected the song, blah, blah, blah. He then said, yeah, Sid Vicious took the song, and you know, I got to give him credit for it because, you know, he did a good job. Now, later, Nancy, Sid Vicious's evil girlfriend who got him into drugs, she changed the lyrics to put dirty profanity in it, but Paul Anka didn't know about that. But what I'm saying is at the time, he was like, he respected the song, he did this. So the fact that Michael Bublé, I think Paul Anka should sue him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I have to say. But
You
Sid
just banged your head into
Vicious's version, yeah, I really like Sid. I think anybody who respects the song, you know, and just sticks with the lyrics. I don't know what these lyrics were. I don't know what this was.
They had to put Megan in there. They
He
had
had
to
to
put their
put Megan in
huge
there.
driveway in
I'm-
Montecito.
I'm sick and tired of hearing her,
we
the fact
gotta
that
know
she
that
calls him
they
H.
don't live in Montecito. They live in Culver City in an apartment somewhere.
Yeah, but Dad just said Frank arranged it the way he wanted. That's why it was special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, that's my dad's karaoke go-to song. I
It
think
really
he
is.
sang it at your wedding reception.
Well, my reception. I didn't have a wedding, but he did sing
Well,
it
you
at
know
my
what I
reception.
mean. He
yeah.
did.
Yeah, him and I sang it together.
and you both sang it on Christmas
We
once
did,
at
we did.
Grandma's house.
Yeah.
So that's a special
Yeah,
song,
so,
guys.
it was a French song, and it was a French song, but he didn't use the same lyrics. He used the melody. Da na 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 na.
Well, Paul Anka is Canadian. Was born in Canada and
Okay,
he
well,
speaks French.
I think he can be sued. Now, can he be sued? Probably not, because it was
Is he gonna really waste
because
his
Michael
time on it? Probably
Bublé
not.
because Michael Bublé could say, well, it was a private party, it wasn't supposed to be filmed, and I'm not going to record it. As long as Bublé doesn't make money off it, then Paul Anka's not going to make a big deal out of it, because I'm sure he's not the first person who's changed the lyrics.
Yeah.
But to change it for Harry, this really had like me mad. Like I was mad because you just don't mess with that song. A psycho.
You know who
if he
look-
wanted to sing
you know
My
who-
Way for Harry, sing the same lyrics then. Sing My Way.
You know who looks like Michael Buble?
what?
Eddie Rich.
He does look like, yes. We've
Our
friend
friend
said
Eddie.
That. Yeah. So I could see you guys are just as upset as I am. Okay, so this is another thing that really ticked me off. We sort of talked about this last week. Okay, you guys, Canada, more like, I mean, not, they are super into reconciliation when it comes to First Nations, okay? And with the terrible things that happened with residential schools, and it's just a really big deal up there. And I applaud them for it, because they really do their due diligence, and they don't do what, you know, Americans do, where, you know, progressive theaters in Portland will just say we're on sacred ground, you know, just to feel better about themselves, but not actually give any money.
Wait, who?
Well, like, you know, just all those, you know, progressive, white progressive people, you know, Robin DiAngelo type people. They,
Oh, right.
before,
Oh, I think you meant like theater,
before-
like
well, no,
like
before
Portland
shows.
theaters
No,
or
before
something.
shows now they do that. They go, we're on the sacred land of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, Canadians are serious about this, and I got to give it up for them. Okay. So Meghan and Harry, of course, have to cash in on this. You know, they can't let, you know, anything just go. And they put this up on Sussex.com. It's no longer Archwell. They just want to talk about like all the people that, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then they say Boeing, ATCO, the Invictus Games Foundation, True Patriot Love volunteers, and the 4 host nations, First Nations, for a fantastic week, their partnership for this year's games and beyond. They make a huge deal, and I'm going to read all this. You guys can go on there. And
A lot
read
of
it
people
yourself.
are saying, "What about the Baka people making
Yeah.
here?" Yeah, I agree.
So what they're talking about is what happened the last night they were there. The couple was joined by I heard Culver City.
Thanks for acknowledging it, because I like to bring it up.
Yeah,
But-
why
and
did-
thanks for the donation for the fur babies.
Yeah.
But I believe it.
The couple was joined by representatives of the government and 4 host nations, along with Invictus Games Foundation members, IG25 sponsors, and dear friends. They're friends with a DV guy. That's great. Dear friends, Michael Buble and Luciana Lopilot. I know I said that wrong. To kick off the evening, all 4 hosts First Nations represented the Duke and Duchess with the special hand-woven blankets for their family. Okay, so they then, of course, had to put it up. It wouldn't be a Harry and Meghan thing if they didn't exploit a marginalized
And
group of
use
people.
people as props.
Yeah, and use
That's
people as
their
props.
things.
Here-
Look at them.
Aren't they great? And
I
they
mean,
had
they're
to hold
just,
hands.
look at that. Just
Yeah.
so repulsive. They are doing nothing about African parks. They haven't said a thing
Nope.
about it. It has been crickets.
This
there.
would have been a good time to do it too.
Right. I mean, you know, this is the time she refuses to grab the mic. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it, where she doesn't want to say anything. I mean, what a pathetic couple. The Baka people deserve so much more. This is
sick.
disgusting to me.
Yeah.
And shame on whatever this little group is that they want. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Megan's poncho.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Poncho.
Megan's ponchos. Yeah.
So here they are receiving it, acting like they care, that they're there.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
We got an
LA.
awesome
Yeah.
one coming up.
Let's see. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. It is not Harry's place to discuss this with anybody. He is no longer a working royal.
Nope.
He is no longer anything. Okay. He works nowhere. It is not his job. Prince Harry holds talks with First Nations chief over commitment to Canada's Indigenous people. Harry has no authority over this. Okay, suddenly he's turning himself into Gord Downie, and you guys will know what I mean, any Canadians out there. But suddenly he's trying to be like Gord Downie.
He's absolutely trying to change. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. He's trying to change his image, and that's what he was doing when they wanted to do the SussexRoyal.com.
And this is why they have to pull the title.
And this is why they have to pull the. I was just going to say that. It's like this is not gonna work, man. We're all seeing right through it, and anyone who doesn't is insane.
Yeah, Kelly, you know what I'm talking about. You know that the Gord Downie started before he passed away, the Downey Wenjack Foundation, and he was actually sincere in what he was doing. He wasn't using anybody as props, and he created this legacy. I don't know what the hell Harry's
You know what?
doing.
You know what's really creepy about them now? They're keeping Doria away. They needed Doria at first, as a prop, you know, for all that crap. But now Doria, we don't even see her anymore.
Yeah,
it's creepy.
Yeah. This needs to be the final straw. Duke of Sussex offers to resume discussions next year as he prepares to launch Invictus Games winter tournament. The Duke of Sussex has held talks with First Nations chief about the Crown's historic commitment to Canada's Indigenous people, as the Duke tells of his hope that we can depart and return as friends. Are they enemies right now with the Indigenous tribes?
They're trying to create a problem. They're trying to create a problem now.
I mean, I'm so confused right now. Are they enemies?
No, they're not. But they're trying to get people to think it's like in politics. You know how, like, okay, remember when Trump and Hillary were doing that thing?
Oh, I remember.
People on both camps wanted us to fight. They wanted it to be a war, even though Hillary and Trump were friends in real life.
Yeah,
and we all know that because they go to the same functions, and Trump was at Chelsea's wedding, so we all know that. But that's what happens, and that what he's doing. He's trying to create some sort of conflict that doesn't exist, so we can all go, "Oh my God, look at Harry! He's trying to be the peacemaker here."
Peacemaker for what?
Exactly.
Okay. God, I mean, this stuff makes me just exhausted.
I'm just the way, because you know what? I'm exhausted because the Baka people are exhausted. Okay.
So Stephanie, Robert Marsh says you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, Robert, I'm Nancy, and that's Stephanie. In case you had it mixed up.
And I'm single.
Anyways, there she is. Anyways, there are Twitter pages you can go to now. Please don't say anything mean. I don't need to tell you guys that. I'm just saying.
You guys are awesome. You never say anything mean.
U.S. Consulate of Vancouver needs to be aware of what's going on with the Baka people in African parks. Please go to this particular tweet. Pause it right now or pause it later if you're rewatching this. U.S. Consulate Vancouver. They are obviously being bamboozled by Harry and Meghan. And we need to make them know am I saying this right? The Squamish, I should know how to say this. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. The Squamish chief also needs to be aware of what's going on in the Congo Basin and the plight of the Baka people. And what we need to get out there, people, is that Harry is using these people as props, and that he is not taking care of the people that need his help right now. Right now, the Indigenous, the foreign nations in Canada right now, they're fine. Okay, they're not. I mean, everybody struggles, but not as bad as the Baka people right now. These are all
pay-to-play charities. The Baka people don't have the money to pay to play.
Yeah.
Okay, we are the ones that are going to be able to
fight. Squamish. Yeah.
We're going to be the ones who are able to fight for them. The Baka people aren't like, oh yeah, let's have a big Michael Buble concert.
Kara, isn't there something we can do, or you can do as Canadians? I mean, can't we do something?
Let us know.
I mean, I just feel like I'm not doing enough because this is crazy.
I mean, we're hashtagging like crazy. We're putting it up on
this
social media.
Also, the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler. This collaboration marks the first time all 4 First Nations have come together to develop a piece of art. All 4 First Nations need to know what's going on with the Baka people. They can't. Okay, I get it. I get that they're getting throne money. I get it.
Yeah, it's a pay-to-play gig.
I get it, guys. I hear you. But you need some integrity at the end of the day, okay? You cannot team up with Harry and Meghan, Okay. This is such an important cause. So make sure you go over to Twitter, find out who's supporting Harry and
X.
Meghan when it comes to the First Nations. Sorry, we say Indigenous in America. The First Nations, and figure out how we can just get their attention and maybe not even have this event happen next year. Because look, if I thought for a second this was taking away from the veterans, I would say, you know what, this is for too good of a cause. Guys, forget it. The veterans are no longer included in this. This is the Harry and Meghan show. I don't even know what's going on with this Invictus anymore.
Dude,
I
don't
even know. I mean, as far as
besides
the veterans,
her clapping on the sidelines with her gloves, I mean, I had no clue what was going on.
Okay, DG says, yes, write to Native Affairs to stop this. My dad, as a Native man, yeah, okay, so, I mean, we got to find some, maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do some research on this because this really has me upset. Cillians, what you royal commentaries don't realize is as long as this delusional duo remains on the British royal family website as continue. I agree, 100%. Awesome diva goddess. What is it going to take to get these titles taken away? Because he's not going to become an American citizen.
I don't know.
Trust me.
Listen,
because if he becomes an American citizen, he has to relinquish all his titles. He was blowing smoke up that Good Morning America.
Oh yeah. He was trying to, like, you know, make it good with
maybe I'll
do it here.
Americans.
Listen, you know how he's going to get those titles taken away? The king is going to have to advocate to William. That's it.
Oh, come on. The king's got to do it.
Pass. I'm not saying he's going to die. I said that's the only way it's going to happen in the next year. What do you want me to say? A lie? King Charles is not going to do it. Okay? Prince William will. I know you don't accept that in life, but that's what's going on here. And again, we're not fighting, but that's what will happen if he advocates and Prince William takes over as king. Harry and Meghan. Boom.
Now, I want to show you guys what people who actually are concerned about a charity and helping people, actually making a difference and not just taking pictures and putting it on some BS website. I want to show you. Yes, mom just texted us. It's Parliament. We get that it's Parliament.
We get it, but I'm telling you, no.
Could do something.
Guys, come on.
Yeah, come
okay,
on.
let's all get real here.
Yeah.
Okay, if William was the king, let you know.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
wink, wink. It's Parliament.
Yeah. I'm not a good winker.
Me neither. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Okay. Okay. So this is what people who actually care about people, and they actually go and do something, and they don't have to go and stand there and take pictures while they're doing it. They just freaking do it. Dickie Arbiter, who I love, he used to be the communications director for the Queen. Prince William is spearheading the Duchy of Cornwall's first ever initiative housing project to address homelessness in the southwest of England. This is huge. You guys want to make sure you read the whole thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I was blown away. I was blown away by seeing this.
Your face is very red right now
because I took a shower this morning.
Okay.
I washed my hair.
Oh, and you exfoliated.
Yeah. Every time I wash my hair.
I just thought you were getting
well, I am a little
about
heated. I am a little
the My Way song. Yeah.
So Prince William is showing this is what you do, and you don't need publicity to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, good job, Prince William. I love. Will you stop?
You're a little warm.
I know. I washed my hair this morning, and I. You know how you don't wash your hair every day, ladies?
I'm concerned.
You don't wash your hair.
You feel feverish.
I'm not feverish. I'm fine.
I'm feeling you right now. You feel feverish.
Okay. Your hands
Want some water?
No, I'm fine. I got my lemon juice and chia seeds right here. Okay. So that's code for wrap up the show.
No, it's not. You're a little feverish.
William is an inspiration. We love him, but I just wanted to give you guys sorry. Yes, Mom, we know it's
Mom. We know it's Parliament, but wink, wink.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an example of how people can do things without having to exploit people, and this is what Prince William is doing because he's now in charge of the Duchy of Cornwall, which is like he's a billionaire now. and he knows it. So this is basically what I got out of Harry and Meghan's stay. These two pictures basically say it all. This one and that one. Yeah. So if I had to put this Invictus week or 3 days, if I had to wrap it up in 2 pictures, it would be this and this. So you're welcome, people.
What a nightmare.
Okay, so thanks for joining us on our Sunday Live. We had so much fun as usual. Let's find out more on how we can help the Baca people. Let's not forget about them.
Let's do our charity today. I want to, before we do, oh, sorry.
Ohio Humane Association. They are so great because what they do is they help high kill shelters find fosters and adopters so they can make sure that they can get those animals out, and they also provide medical care. So Ohio Humane Association, I will put their link in the description below. They are doing excellent work.
And I want to thank everyone who emailed me yesterday and today all the pictures of your dogs. It really put a smile on my face. It was I was gonna watch a movie last night, but I was just on my phone reading all your emails and all the stories about your dogs. And I tried to get back to as many people as I can. I'm gonna go back in tonight and I'm gonna respond to everybody. But the amount of pictures that I got, awesome. And what I want to do on the show, maybe coming up this week, is put sort of a montage of all your little furry friends, because they're so cute. Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah. And there was this one cat named Gills, and he had little hats on.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, little hats on.
You know, some people don't like animals with stuff on. I personally love putting clothes on my animals. They hate it, but I just absolutely love it.
Karen, I texted you. Karen, I was texting you last night. Do you want me to tell you what we were texting about? Here, no, okay, but I want to thank everybody.
Sunday
again. Thank everybody for those pictures.
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading all your comments.
What a man! What a man! What a man! What a mighty good man! Have a great Sunday, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys. Sunday.